Hi all, Lordug here, as always, and welcome to some Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. So, I do like the Phoenix Wright series, which of course this is based off. So you've got all the objection shouting and things like that. So, yeah, I've played a lot of the Phoenix Wright, but I haven't played a lot of them on my channel. But I have played a lot of them. So, I'm going to play this and see what it's like. Now, this is just passing some time, basically. I'm sorry about the videos right now, but we're decorating. So, as you can imagine, things are up in the air a little bit. Like right now, I have my mouse and keyboard on a box. Yes, because I'm decorating. So, yeah, I thought I'd just quickly get a video done and let you know that. I have got a Stellar Blade coming up that'll come out probably just after this, maybe just before. I don't know. If you've already watched the Stellar Blade or you've already seen there's a extra Stellar Blade up, then it will be before. If it isn't up yet, as you're watching this, then it's after. But there will be a Stellar Blade. It's kind of more of an exploration one, just looking around Zion for cans and things like that. So if you just want the action, then you know. But after that, it should be back to action on Stellar Blade. But I've just been slowed down because of decorating. That's all. Anyway, we're going to get into the game. Nice new game of Ace Attorney, and we'll see how it goes. So I'll see you in there. Oh, don't need to. I can always. Okay. So episodes. Oh, so we can jump into any episode. Well, I don't want to jump into any episode. I'm on a new game. Okay, before we start, a quick surprise for you. For those of you that watch my videos, if you watch my Stellar Blade videos, then you know I wrote a song for Stellar Blade using a website, an AI website, and I kind of write some of the lyrics, that writes some of the lyrics, and we come up with a song together. So I wrote one for this. I don't know why, because I'm not even planning to do a series on this, but I had some spare time, and I thought, hey, why not? So I wrote a song for Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, which I'm going to play you now. And again, if you do want to see how this website works or what it is, I'll show it you and I'll show you how it works if you're interested. After this song, by the way, I will not be talking about the song. I'm going to go straight in to the game. So the game will start straight away. If you want to mention the song, you can mention it, but I'm just going to play it, and then the song won't get mentioned. I'm just going to go straight into the game, and we'll just go through, okay? So, yeah, it's called Courtroom Hero. Enjoy.
Stepping in the courtroom, truth is on his side. I shot like an arrow, no place for the eyes to hide. Raising his objections, justice wearing red. Every point he mentions falls like thunder overhead. Apollo, Apollo, hero of the law. With every case he follows, he leaves them all in awe. Every clue uncovered, mysteries unfold. Witnesses confronted, truth by him is told. From dawn until the twilight, he never rests his mind. In every dark courtroom fight, the truth he aims to hide. Apollo, Apollo, hero of the law. With every case he follows, he leaves them all in awe. Apollo, Apollo, stand tall, don't you fall. When destiny comes calling, you'll heed the justice call. Clue uncovered, mysteries unfold. Witnesses confronted, truth by him is told. From dawn until the twilight, he never rests his mind. In every dark courtroom fight, the truth he aims to find. Apollo, Apollo, truth he aims to find. He never rests his mind. He'll heed the justice call.
Episode 1, Turnabout Chump. Now, I'll try and do voices, but if I get bored, I'll stop doing voices. But I'll try and do voices, but I'm not a voice actor, so they might be crap. And if they're terrible, let me know in comment, and then I'll stop doing them. Pendulum. Card game, okay. Spider. Showdown time. Okay, floor. Oh, okay. Kings over aces beats sevens over aces. 2 full houses. You lose. Oh dear. Somebody got nailed with a bottle. Okay. I seem to be in a bit of trouble, something like that. Dead. Someone hit him hard. Me, please. The cup should be here any minute. I'm in your hands. Should it come to that? Okay. Here we go. April 20th, 9:37 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Apollo. Panicked, palms sweaty. I can admit it. I'm nervous. Like I say, I might not be any good at this. Now for these actual thinking, this is obviously him thinking. I might do a bit of a reverb effect just to kind of signify his thinking when he's doing this, even though it's blue text, so you probably know it. But I'll do it anyway. Who's that talking? Ah, good morning. Good morning, sir. You look tense, Justice. Wound up tight? Wound up, sir? No, I'm loose. I'm fine. That screeching noise. Is that your voice? I suppose it's to be expected. Your first trial, and it's a homicide. I guess justice doesn't start small, eh? I'm fine. I got up at 5 a.m. to do my Chords of Steel voice workout. I'm fine. Ah, that explains it. I did detect a certain rasping quality to your speech. Screech, doesn't matter, either way. I overdid it again. As you know, your client today is a good friend of mine. Okay. Wouldn't that be a clash of interests, something? I didn't think he'd be able to be here then. I wouldn't want to let him down, if you get my drift. Drift? Gotten, sir. I'm all over that drift. Sorry, I'm just trying to sound a bit nervous for Apollo, because it's his first case, it seems. Or the first homicide. As it happens, I dined with him the night of the murder. Oh, that puts you... Okay. We can't let this case fall through. Yes, I'm fine, sir. One more thing. Don't say you're fine quite so much. People might take you the wrong way. I'll be preparing our case. You might want to introduce yourself to the client. Who's the client then? He seems to know him. My name is Apollo Justice. If it isn't clear already, I'm your new attorney. Like I said, just trying to put a bit of a nervousness there, just in case you're wondering. And today, it's my first trial. Not that I'm worried or anything. The defendant has been accused of murder. My boss wants to help him out, of course, and so do I. I mean, there's no way he did it. Not him. No way. Not him. What does it mean by not him? Okay. He looks familiar. Where do I know him from? Have I seen him in another Phoenix Wright? I'm going to kick myself because it's going to tell you who it is, but why do I feel I should just see him and know him? Whoa. Good morning. Morning. It's all up to you today. First trial. Nervous. Meeting him. Cardiac arrest. I think I'm supposed to say something, help. So, you're fine. I'm fine. Ah, Mr. Fine. Mr. Fine, is it? I did remember you having an odd name. Well, we're off to a great start. Are you sure you're okay? I mean, with me? Mr. Gavin is a top-notch defense attorney. And he's your friend. So, why? You'll see. You can do it. Be confident. I'm really sorry this happened to you. I mean, It's time, shall we? Yes, sir. Okay, I need to focus. First trial, here comes the justice. April 20th, 10 a.m, District Court. Courtroom number 2. Oh, that courtroom setting. The court is now in session. The prosecution is ready, Your Honour. The defence is ready. Fine. I mean ready, Your Honour. Mind going blank. Don't panic. Too late. Your name was Mr. Justice. Is this your first trial? Yes, Your Honour, but I'm fine, really. Are you quite sure? Your voice sounds a bit strained. Mr. Gavin? Yes, Your Honour. I was under the impression that you would be heading up this case. That was my intention, yes. However, a defense attorney must always cede to his client's wishes, and my client specifically requested Mr. Justice. Well, of course he wants justice, but to entrust his case to this greenhorn? Why? I do not exaggerate when I say that you're the best defense attorney in town, Mr. Gavin. Okay, so Gavin's got trial experience. Fine. But does he have cords of steel? Then let's begin. The defendant may enter the courtroom. This is truly an unfortunate turn of events. I'm sorry we had to meet again under these circumstances. So, Judge knows him too. Is Phoenix Wright? I suppose I needed to see the weird hairdo, but it's Phoenix Wright? Long time no see, Mr. Wright. Let's put the past behind us, shall we? These days, I'm merely Phoenix Wright, piano player. Mr. Wright, how could this have happened? I won't speak of it further then. If the prosecution would be so kind as to explain the charges, Mr. Payne. To think, I saw you enter this room a fresh attorney, and now I'll see you leave in chains. Ah, Winston Payne. Subtle as ever, I see. Ahem. The crime occurred at the Borscht Bowl Club, a Russian restaurant. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, took the victim, a customer, and he hit him, wham, on the head, smack, killed him cold. A customer at the restaurant, you say? And the defendant, you say he was? The pianist for the club, it seems. Phoenix Wright, a pianist? This is the weapon that took the victim's life, a bottle of grape juice. Grape juice is apparently our defendant's drink of choice. The court accepts the deadly bottle as evidence. Okay, so we've got grape juice used as a murder weapon bears the defendant Mr. Wright's prints. Okay. Something to note, Justice. All evidence is filed in the court record. Make a practice of checking it frequently. The court record, right. I've heard of that. Use E to look at the evidence so far. I'm confident in your ability to handle this. Right, just use E. Sounds like it's time for some hands-on action. So the victim was a customer at this restaurant. And just who was this, Shady Smith? Well, the real Slim Shady fellow? We believe he was a traveller, Your Honour. Traveller? According to his passport, he had been out of the country for a number of years. He had only returned to this country recently, though his place of residence is unclear. And he had some sort of connection with the defendant? That too is unclear. At present, Your Honour, we believe they first met at the Borscht Bowl Club on the night of the crime. If they had only just met, then why murder? Perhaps the victim slighted the defendant's piano playing? That doesn't appear to have been the case. No, the motive had nothing to do with defendant's lack of playing skill. At least not piano playing. I'll let this photo explain what I mean. As we can see, a game of poker was in progress at the scene of the crime. Wait a second. Isn't poker gambling? That's a crime in and of itself. Indeed, it appears our defendant has fallen to become the basest of sort of criminal.
Objection!
It is true that the defendant was engaged in a game of poker with the victim. Yet, it was only that. A game, in the purest sense. A competition, Your Honour. A competition? Yes, a test of wits. A silent clash of passions. Only the cards, their backs wreathed in blue flame. Wait, what? Wait, that makes sense. Okay, I'll explain that in a second. Only the cards, their backs wreathed in blue flame, know its final outcome. Come again? The cards on the table had blue backs, Your Honour. I believe the defence was waxing poetic in an attempt to mystify those present and impress the women. That will be our first order of business here then. To find out more about this fatal game of cards. Right, I want to stop 1 second. How? Only the cards, their backs wreathed in blue flame. And then Payne says the cards on the table had blue backs. But the only picture it showed us so far is this. It's black and white. How does he know the colour of the backs of these cards? We were shown this picture. Nobody mentioned Burton being blue before that, did they? 1 second. We'll go a little bit further back. Well, the objection. No, because this is where poker was mentioned. Wait a second, there's poker. Unless it mentioned it somewhere in court records. But I've got the court records. And it didn't mention it. Unless he saw the cards, like in evidence. But why would he go and look through the evidence? So how does he know the cards were wreathed in blue flame? And they were. Because Payne says they're blue backs. But he mentioned it first. Before Payne said it. Yeah, he must have looked at evidence pictures. Okay, I'm sorry, it just didn't make sense. It just made my mind go a bit crazy. Anyway, let's carry on. It's probably nothing. It just seemed weird him saying blue flame when we'd only seen a black and white picture, because I didn't know they were blue. You will testify to the court about the poker competition held the night of the crime. My pleasure. This is it. My first trial. Here goes nothing. Witness testimony. The competition. I'm a pianist by trade, yet I can hardly play at all. My real job is to take on interested customers over at the poker table. The room where we play and the competition in there are the club's main attractions. The rules are simple. We play a game of poker using two decks? Why do you use 2 decks for poker? Maybe it's a form of poker, I don't know. Using 2 decks of cards. That's all it is. A game. And our customers are happy. A pianist who can't play piano. Better than a defense attorney who can't defend. Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination. Right, Your Honor. The first cross-examination, don't blow it. Are you all right? You're sweating bullets. Bullets? Where? It's a figure of speech, Justice. Your voice sounds strained and raspy too. My brain feels strained and raspy, sir. You've watched me perform cross-examinations many times, though you've never done one yourself, have you? Care for a refresher? What to do? Should I ask Mr. Gowan for a refresher course in cross-examination? Yeah, we'll have a look. Better safe than sorry, especially this early in the game. Yes, teach me. I know nothing. Indeed. Your job, Justice, is to be mindful of the court record and the testimony. Look for inconsistencies in the testimony with what the court record tells you. When you found an inconsistency, that's when you present the conflicting evidence from the court record with E. But I didn't hear anything strange at all in the testimony just now. A good sign that you need to press the witness with Q for more information. Press him? Don't let the fact that he's a remarkable man hold you back. Get that face. It looks remarkable. It looks like he's staring into nothing. What? A remarkable man. Get more information. But isn't Mr. Wright my client? Well, think you can do it? Yes. Yes, thank you, sir. I think I can do it. I think you'd better, or we're going to have a problem. Just remember, find any inconsistencies, any lies in the testimony, and reveal them to the court. This is cross-examination. Learn it, know it, do it. Inconsistencies, lies, Phoenix Wright. As if Phoenix Wright would never lie, and it's up to me to prove it. The defense may begin the cross-examination. Okay. I am a pianist by trade, yet I can hardly play at all. Well, I think I'm going to have to press that one. Why are you a pianist if you can't play? You can hardly play? Oh, I play sometimes, when customers demand it. So I play them one song. That's usually all they want. Was that supposed to be a boast just now? The title of pianist is just a mask, a respectable face I wear for the world at large. Then why are you really at the Borscht Bell Club? My real job is to take on interested customers over at the poker table. Wait. Can I go, yeah, go back. I mean, is that anything? I'll tell you what, let's just press every comment right now, see if we can find anything new. Because I know we've got, I think these are chances up here at the top. Sorry, go back in. I think these are chances up here at the top, but I don't think they seem to be wasting yet. So let's press that. Yeah, they don't waste away. So I can just ask for extra information on all of them if I wish. They pay you just to play poker? That would seem to be the case. I am a professional after all. Bah, do I detect pride in that statement? It's just hard for an honest, hard-working member of society like me to imagine. Yes, your imagination was always a bit limited, Winston. What? I've played poker for 7 years in that little room. And I've never lost. Once. Wow, that's quite a record. What? You see why the customers come now? Defeat the undefeated poker champion. It's quite a draw. That is, I'm quite a draw. Wait, you've never lost once? Not even one time? As I said, I'm a professional. He's played poker for 7 years and not lost once. Is that even possible? Unless he cheats somehow. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he's just good. The room where we play and the competition. In there are the club's main attractions. Wait. Go back again. I forgot. Press. I'm going to press them all. I'm going to press them. The room in the crime scene photo is an attraction? It has quite a history, actually. The Borscht Bell Club used to be a gathering spot for black market types in the day. Black market? All in the past. Things like the black market are only on the silver screen nowadays. Suffice it to say, there are a lot of deals being made under the table. Right there, in that room. A smoky room, gambling huts, you know. Just looking at this picture makes me feel bad. The bosses gather around the table, cutting deals, safe from the eyes of the law. Meanwhile, a goon keeps watch through the small window. Okay. I can practically picture it now. That window does look like it would be good for keeping a lookout, but little else. The room had a few other tricks too. Right. Like what? Maybe a passage. A secret passage. Because if it's for black... Think about it. So you've got a room that's downstairs under the Borscht Bell Club. If it only had one way in and out, what if the police came? How would they escape? They'd literally have to go up the stairs. But if the police found the door and started to come down the stairs, you're trapped. Now, there is a guy stood in the room looking out of the window up the stairs so he can see if the police come. But what good's that if he sees police coming and turns and says, "Oh, police are here." What they're going to do? They've all got, they're all black market stuff. They might have illegal stuff on them. So they need a way to get away. So I'd think there's a secret passage or something in that room that lets them get out if the police raid the place. At least I'd have one there if it was my room. If I was running that place, I'd build one. If it's for black market work, I would. And he does say it has a few other tricks, so that would kind of imply that it's probably got a secret passage. Though it was common knowledge to our regulars. At any rate, they come to play poker in a room steeped in history. Despite the dark past, it was all just good, clean fun. The rules are simple. We play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards. This one got me.
Hold it!
2 decks of cards? A simple measure to prevent cheating. If you alternate 2 decks, no one can slip in cards. That's quite true, I suppose, but it's like if you can hustle out an ace, you can always. So let's say you've got 2 decks, a blue and a I don't know. Let's say blue and a green, because we know they were blue. So if you pocket an ace in the blue, play through a pocket with the green, play through an hand with the green, then when you get the blue back, then your ace will come work. So I suppose you could still cheat. It would be harder. It would be harder though. So I suppose it's in a measure that's decent. There's something else I noticed. In addition to the cards on the table, there are some lying scattered on the floor. Precisely. Cards on the table, cards upon the floor, each one forming a complete deck. Okay. A crime scene painted blue by a sad sweep of cards. There he is again. I know we know the cards are blue now, but he doesn't say the name of the other cards. He isn't saying crime scene painted blue, and I know we haven't heard yet, but it's just if he'd seen the cards in evidence, wouldn't he know the others? He already knew that backs of one of them were blue before anybody said anything. So if he's seen them in evidence, wouldn't he know the colour of the other deck? So why is he not mentioning any other colour? I don't know. It's very strange, this part. I don't get this. It's really strange. How did he know they were blue before from a black and white picture? And why is he not mentioning any other colour? I know what I'm thinking. It might not make sense to you, but I know what I'm thinking. It just doesn't make... It's just crazy. It's poetic. Really. Incidentally, we use 2 types of cards at the club. Okay, so it was red and blue. One deck of cards was red, the other blue. As I recall, in poker you make 5 card hands. I can see how it would be easy to cheat. See what I mean? It's like, why didn't he mention red cards if he's seen them in evidence? Because I was trying to work out how that guy knew that Gavin, Mr. Gavin, how he knew the cards were blue backed from a black and white picture. So I assumed he must have seen the cards in evidence. But if he saw the blue cards in evidence, he'd have seen the red cards in evidence. But he keeps mentioning blue and he doesn't mention any other colour. So why would he only know there's blue if he's seen evidence? But then that would mean he didn't see him in evidence. So where did he see that they were blue from a black and white picture? Okay. I'm just going to store that in my mind and stop mentioning it. And if it comes back later, I'll remember. Now let's carry on. Yeah. A game of hands. This competition you're talking about, I believe the court understands the nature of the game sufficiently. That's right. It was a simple game, after all. Are you sure? Huh? People are not murdered over simple games, Mr. Justice. Defendant, you were in the room the very moment that the crime occurred. yet you claim no connection to the crime. Now that's strange. What's strange? I was testifying about the competition that night. Asking me about the crime at this point is against the rules, Your Honour. Of course, I expected to hear a cry of objection from the defence. I completely let that one slip by me. Don't despair yet, Justice. Sir? Right. There's something I'd like made clear. Namely, your connection to the case at hand. I'd like to hear it from you. Sure, why not? Very well, the defendant will amend his testimony. Just one little press, and I've got myself a whole new testimony. I plead silence regarding the murder, but I will say, I never touched the murder weapon. I can't imagine Mr. Wright lying in a testimony. Of course he would, you idiot. Isn't it a little bit early to be jumping to conclusions? This is your first cross-examination. Take it slow. If you need more information, don't forget to press. Right, I got it. I'm fine. Time to listen to that testimony again. I am a pianist by trade, yet I can hardly play at all. Right, we know what pressing that will say. My real job is to take on interested customers over at the poker table. I'm guessing it's just going to repeat if you press, so what's the point? The room where we play and the competition in there are the club's main attractions. Have we pressed on that? Let me have a look. The room in the crime scene photo. Oh yeah, we cleared that and he just explained how it... Yeah, sorry. Let me just skip through this. A lot of... Yeah, we've seen that. Makes me feel bad. Yeah, that's right. Alright, carry on. Come on. Carry on. Please, here we go. The rules are simple. We play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards. We've checked that. That's all it is. A game, and the customers are happy. I mean, we haven't pressed it, but we'll press it. I don't see the point of that. So you claim you weren't gambling? That's right. It was simply a game. You didn't bet any money? Not even a little? The only thing at stake in our game was pride itself. Ho ho, well put, Mr. Wright. I've got a mind to play a hand of poker myself. The stakes, your fate. Can we get back to the trial now? I plead silence regarding the murder, but I will say I never touched the murder weapon. Okay, we're going to press that. Silence? Okay, how long did I don't... What am I... Why did this come up? Get off. Keep talking. The defendant has the right to refuse to testify. I haven't forgotten everything about the law. But why? That clearly puts you at a disadvantage. And it's your job to turn that around in our favour. Yes. Great. Like I didn't have enough to do already. Justice, didn't you detect anything odd about the testimony? Huh? Wait. Something he said did run a little strangely. Just one thing. Now what was it? Well, you figure it out. I'd suggest presenting evidence. Evidence that contradicts the testimony. A contradiction to Mr. Wright's testimony? But why? Yeah, because our client. We want him to seem... Okay. I'd better check the court record. I can't imagine Mr. Wright lying in the testimony. Isn't it a little bit early to be jumping to conclusions? This is your first cross-examination. Take it slow. If you need more examination, don't forget to press. Right? Right, I got it. I'm fine. Right, so what didn't ring true? I'm a penis by trade, yet I can hardly play at all. We've seen that. It's got to be his last statement. Wait, let me have a look at the... Let me look at this. Victim's name, I should have checked this sooner. Shady Smith, age, blah, 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 estimated... Cause of death, cerebral hemorrhaging resulting in a blunt trauma to the forehead. Okay. So we've got the picture. Can we turn this picture around? No, we can't. We can't turn the picture. Look at the bottle. Oh, okay, what's this? Okay, so we can rotate the bottle. Can we move that hand? Oh, why is that? Examine. Space. Grape juice. How long has it been since I drank grape juice? It's Mr. Wright's favourite drink. I wonder how well it goes with borscht. Okay, anything else? Oh! The bottle is completely empty. Is that it? Nothing else? Reset camera. Just spin the bottle around. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be anything else. Okay, is there anything there? No. About on the neck. Oops. No, I just want to spin the bottle around. Okay, so nothing on the neck, nothing on the base. So that seems to be it. Okay, back. Okay. Now please silence me down. I never touched the murder. Okay, right. So here's my problem. So it's already been established that grape juice is his drink of choice, and the bottle is empty. So wouldn't that mean he's drank it? So wouldn't the bottle be the evidence? Like, why is the bottle empty? Wouldn't it be this?
Objection!
So you say you didn't touch the murder weapon? This grape juice bottle, right? So I said. Something the matter, Mr. Justice? Hee hee hee. Too bad our new defense attorney never learned how to play dumb. What's this, Mr. Payne? I examined the bottle in question, you see. And it was covered with the defendant's fingerprints. That's what I was thinking. I'm not reading that out. No need to shout, Mr. Justice. I can hear you just fine. So that's what I was thinking. I thought, well, if it's empty, then he must have touched it. And if he's touched it, wouldn't there be fingerprints? Excess yelling can damage the judge's ears and our case. But what about my cords of steel? Anyway, what's so strange about the fingerprints on the bottle in a restaurant? Well, that's true. The prints alone don't prove anything. Oh, they wouldn't prove a thing if they were normal fingerprints. Huh? But the fingerprints on the murder weapon were upside down. Upside down? What does that mean? Well, it means he grabbed it by the neck. So the bottom of the bottle was protruded upwards instead of downwards, as you would when you pick up a bottle normally. It means he was holding the bottle inverted, and there can be only one reason for that. Yeah, grab the bottle by neck. Yes. To brain someone with the bottle. Mr. Gavin, I think things just took a turn for the worse. Oh, I see no problem, Justice. Huh? The only thing that matters is the truth. There's a good reason for everything. You'll see. Defendant, Can you explain your fingerprints on this bottle to the court? I stand by my plea of silence regarding the murder. For now. Not very cooperative, are you? This could hurt your case. I'm sure he's uncooperative because he's hiding something. There must be some reason.
Objection!
Objection. Your Honour, you seem to have forgotten something. And what might that be, Mr. Gavin? On the night of the crime, who was it who reported the murder to the police? Reported? Well, that was the defendant, Mr. Wright. But still that. Really? Yes, well, according to the case file, the murder was reported from near the scene by a call from the defendant's cell phone. Near the scene? Let's take a look at the diagram of the murder scene, shall we? Oh, this is a better view. The victim was murdered in a small room in a basement, 2 floors down from the ground floor. Okay, so quick view. You've got your meeting going off here back in olden days. You've got somebody who'll stand here looking through this window at the stairs here. They see the cops coming. They yell, and to them here, cops are here. And then they run, and there's got to be something. Well, you're not going to run this way because it goes towards the stairs. So there's going to be some kind of secret passage, I'm thinking. The victim was murdered in a small room in a basement 2 floors down from the ground floor. Of course, cell phones can't get reception so far down. The defendant used the stairs in this hallway to go above ground. The call came from the first floor of the restaurant. I see. And this is the cell phone that made the call? Wright's cell phone added to the court record. Okay. The defendant could have just fled the scene of the crime if he so chose. Yet he fulfilled his duty as a citizen and reported it to the authorities. And you claim he is being uncooperative? I see, Mr. Gavin. I'd better not waste this. I think the prosecution has toyed with our client enough for the time being. Toyed? I assure you, no one is being more serious about. What was it you said? The defendant was in the room the very moment that the crime occurred. How can you possibly know this? That's a good question. How indeed? The answer is simple, Your Honour. The prosecution has a decisive witness. You're as good as they say you are. Someone was in the room the night of the crime? That must mean they witnessed the crime. Everything up till now has been a warm-up, Justice. Are you ready? Very well. The prosecution may call its witness to the stand. Right, and we're going to leave it there. Sorry about this, but I've got things to do. Like I say, we've got decorating to do. So if you've enjoyed this and you want to see more, then consider mentioning it in the comments, and I will. Or just click like. If you click like and I see some likes on this, then I'll know that you enjoyed it anyway, and I'll do some more. If the voices are bugging you, just let me know and I'll stop. But yeah, it will be too fun. I'm not a voice actor, so of course I don't know. I'm just making silly voices up as I go, but it's okay. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, consider leaving a like. That is always appreciated, and it will tell me, of course, if you enjoyed this. Leave a comment if you want to tell me anything, what you think about this. And subscribe if you've got a free second to click the button. It only takes a second and it's free. And you may join us. Thank you. Anyway, and we'll see you next time. You take care. Goodbye for now.